So let's start with Synchronous Server for the moment, still synchronous, as a short reminder of how we do socket programming. So this is going to be a socket. We start a listener socket since it's a server, and we just have to create it as a socket on the address family internet. Then the socket type is a stream, and the protocol type is TCP. So this is a standard TCP IP socket. Then we bind it to a port. Actually, I made a mistake here. You can't bind to a port number directly. You have to bind to the endpoint in .NET. So you have to create an endpoint based on an address and the port. Since it's my local endpoint, I decide to bind to any IP address that I have locally, so any of the network adapters that I have, and on the port 9010. After that, I listen. So this call will start my socket into passive mode, and I would be accepting connections from clients. Accept will block until call is received, and will return with a freshly new socket for the new connection. This socket, and then I'm gonna read some data from it. So this call as well will block, receive until data is read from the data is available and read from the other side. I need a buffer, so I put a 10K buffer, a 100K buffer, and I receive as much as I can from the stream into my buffer. C receive is the number of bytes that are actually read, and since the socket is binary, all sockets are binary, I need to do this encoding get string to convert that to a string in ASCII. That string is then appended to my string buffer. And when the receive is 0, I break out and print the string. One thing to do though is keep looping through this until actually C receive is 0, because the logic here was only going to do it once, only one read. So I put the breakpoint on the console bar line. C receive would be 0 only until when the connection is closed. So if I telnet there, I use the mobile external telnet. Putting a carriage return does not interrupt my read. Only when I close the connection will I receive 0 as on the return of the receive call. So you see that it printed the content of the 2 lines that I wrote on my mobile extern terminal session, and then it exited. It went to the console bright line to print the total string, the complete string. This is it. This is a synchronous server. As you can see, the logic is fairly straightforward, but it only can accept one connection.